Hello everyone. What I have here is 4 Sacagawea dollars. Or 8, and 4 of them are Philadelphia. That's the ones I'm looking for. Because on these are 2000 D. But you want 2000 Philadelphia. And that's what these are. So what we're looking for is on the back of these. Turn all these over to the eagle. We're looking for a specific die crack, which there's at least 100 known about. It's right towards the back. Well, we'll try this one first. That's a scratch and not a raised point. But that's about where it is. The angle's different too. That one's not one. That's not one. This last one is also not one. We'll go back and look at this real quick. That is interesting, but that is not raised. The die crack would be raised. So on to the next thing. Well, my coin dealer had a couple interesting little coins that he had in a coin lot. This one is a 10 centavos Philippine coin that we made for the Philippines. This particular one, if I can get the light to hit it right, the D is scratched, but it's a D for Denver. This particular coin, with the details on it, had it not been scratched or hoed, it's an 1868. With pretty good detail left on it. Had this thing not had a hole in it, it'd probably be $15 coin, give or take. Moving on. I'm going to try to keep this one short. This one also has a hole in it. You can see the 0.68, and it's 5 grams, 0.4. 5.4 grams, 20 cent. And this is Republic of France. And it's for the China, Indochina. When they first made these, they were 90%. And they started making them in the 1890s. This is only 680. Don't really weigh very much. And given that it's just barely half of this is silver, it's not real high. Speaking of fractional silver, I was able to buy this silver Ike dollar, and it's a San Francisco. I don't know how well you'll be able to see the edge in it with the light, but you can't really see the copper because it's silver and the copper is encased inside of it. I don't know, because it's only 40% silver. But considering the coin size, this is actually under melt for these. And I was able to get another one that I think looks slightly better condition-wise. It's a 73 San Francisco. It's only 50 cents more. It too is probably under melt. Now there's a little divot up by his eye, it looks like. Well, maybe that ain't a divot. Maybe that's just in the design. Anyway, these aren't circulated. They do have some scratches, but not too bad. This particular coin, the design is sort of hideous, but I don't know how well this is going to come through. It's a proof with San Francisco proof, 1981. It's purplish tinting on the front, a little bit less so on the back. it also has the eagle landing on the moon, which makes it a little less hideous than a particular other coin that Addicted to Minis was talking about. But $2, these aren't real valuable. I only bought it because the color is so cool, but in this kind of lighting, it's not coming through quite so well. I mean, but it's kind of purplish. I don't know what I can do to show you the purpleness on it. But neither here nor there. Moving on. This particular coin, 1923 peace dollar, I was able to buy it for $17 today, or well, Friday. So it's worn pretty bad, but that is under melt for this. The melt on these at recent prices is a little over $21, but this one's a little light because it's worn out some, but it's probably at least $20 of silver because it's not that light. All right, we only have a couple more things to cover real quick. I got these the other day. They're 3 sequential dollar bills. They're not circulated or nothing, series 2021s. I'll probably end up spending these because they're really not worth anything. Now, this is a really neat serial number. 0480480. It's kind of cool. It is a little torn. It's probably not cool enough to make this collectible, but it's not a radar note, though. Radar would be the same going forward and back, but that 0 and the extra 4 kind of messed that up in the position of the 8 and 4 here. Had the 8 been there and the 4 there, and this been 3 zeros in the middle, we'd be talking about a binary radar note, which would have been kind of cool. Now, this, I'm going to make one little comment. It's pretty well uncirculated. It's got a bit of a fold, but being that I've talked about Queen Elizabeth on my channel quite a bit, this is almost like a signature bill for her if she ever had it, because it's QE, Queen Elizabeth. Kind of neat. Other than that, it's not really collectible. Now, moving on to the last couple things, since I just mentioned Queen Elizabeth, this is interesting. What we're talking about here is King George, or Charles, I'm sorry, the third, 3 9s fine silver. It's a 2023 issue from St. Helens, or St. Helena. Being that it's 1.25 ounces, this is a little thicker than a standard 1 ounce round silver coin. A little heavier too. It's an odd weight and size. I don't know why some of these islands in the Bahamas has a lot of odd size sterling proof coins, but I thought this was kind of neat looking. It's only a couple dollars premium, maybe 3, because he said the melt was somewhere around 35 at recent prices. So I went ahead and got it because I felt like I needed to get at least one King George coin. He's not in the greatest of health. Sorry to hear, but he is getting older. Now this is a really cool coin. It's from Guatemala, one peso, Republic of Guatemala. And this little inscription here says 30 June 1871. Well, I mean, translated. Now this side, this is a 90% silver coin, 0.009, from 1896. And this says Libertad, 15 September 1821. So why this says 71 on this side and this says 21, I'm not really sure, but I did look these up online before I bought it. This particular coin, if it's in a little bit better shape, apparently is kind of valuable. I didn't pay a whole lot for it. It was over melt, but not way up there. But that's for Addicted to Minis. I think he'll like this coin quite a bit. I don't recall seeing one of these on his channel, but he might have some. Go check it out. And that's pretty much what I got for everyone today. I hope that everyone has a good day. If you like this video and you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.